Okay. Where do you want to start, Reece?
Oh boy, you know what? I mean, all it was really, according to everybody that saw the whole semi-final, was first round, which I can admit, it was a bit of a slow start. You know, like just a bit, a little bit. You know, when you start off a bit cold,
Yeah.
but I worked my way back in because the second round, I pulled it back, and even my coach said to me, "Do exactly what you done in this second round. Do it in the last round." And I stepped it up even higher because I got warmer now. And, I took this guy out of his comfort zone. He was dead. He was dead tired. He was, like when the guy's tired and he's feeling it.
Yeah.
But then they announced it as him the winner. And, I had random people coming out of nowhere saying to me, "Wow, what happened there? The last two rounds was you, but the first round was his."
Yeah.
And then a few people were going out there saying, yeah, it's because they didn't want you to go in there with Anthony Fowler. No disrespect to, Mr. Fowler. He's a good fighter.
Yeah.
Everyone goes, yeah, you've got too much movement for him. That guy would have been more stationary for him. That's why it would be easier for him. And then because of the way they did all the draws, and obviously Fowler was number one seed and he was a Liverpool fighter. So they were saying, it's for him, the way they've set it up. They can't, because he only had 2 fights, and he's a national ABA champion, just with 2 fights. And, obviously, I got to the semi-final, I had to have 6 fights. So, there's a lot of people who were saying that kind of situation and me losing was it was staged. But, I don't really get into that, because what happened, and,
What was the name? What was your opponent's name?
Troy Williamson.
Troy Williamson, that's right. Was he an army-based fighter?
No. I beat the army guy a week before.
Right.
A Navy guy I boxed, Ben Jones. But then a day before I boxed the guy Ashley Vanzi.
Yeah, Ashley Vanzi, yeah. So, you over the disappointment?
When it's with you because you know that you did what you had to do to win. It's with you because I'm not tired, innit? When I could have still boxed a day later. When everything's still there, everything's still in order, mental. You're still ready.
Yeah.
So yeah, you do have that kind of disappointment, like, oh shit. And I'm not gonna say that because I didn't do enough, that's why I lost. It just seems as according to everyone else, it's like I'm punished for a bad first round, and I'm saying to everyone else, but there was 2 more rounds to go. No one ever says anything about the 2 remaining rounds.
Yeah.
So, if it was a football match, would I have won 2-1 or would I have lost 1-0? It's that kind of situation.
Okay. So, you think Williamson is a good fighter? You think he can win?
No, he lost. He boxed the next day. He got beat.
Oh, he got beat the next day, yeah?
Yeah, it was a whole weekend. They've changed.
Wow, they close it up really tight now. They didn't used to have it like that.
It's all AIBA rules now, so
it's just like just have it like in one short tournament now. They used to have it over
that's exactly how it is.
Period, yeah. They used to stretch it out.
Yeah, they're doing it all like AIBA now.
Okay. Well, so what's the plan next now?
I've still got to box it. I'm still going to Sweden, gonna box against a team out there in May.
Yeah.
I went down the gym today to just chill out, say hello to everybody, and because Jamaica have been in contact and they've seen, because they're still on the Facebook and that, so they're still in contact. They know what's going on. They have had a lot of interest because they know I've been active and I've been competing with the best and obviously winning. So, when you're in a position where you're in the middle and it's around you for you to pick at.
Yeah.
That's the situation I'm in at the moment.
Okay.
I really have a look at, what's in front of me.
So you're looking to box for Jamaica again?
I don't know yet. I'm at the moment, I'm in fight mode and fight shape, and I'm in that fight mode, so anyone could call me, I can go anywhere and box because I'm in fight mode.
Yeah.
When it's just one of those, like, You know, that soldier on call sort of thing.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
That's the kind of mode I'm in.
Yeah, man. That's all good. Yeah, well, man, you won the London ABA finals, so, you know.
Yeah,
We
so,
big you up for that. We big you up for that, you know.
Yeah.
So, what about Olympics? The Olympics, you looking to go?
That's not an impossible feat. It's not impossible. It's not an impossible thing. I mean, I'm just not one of those who likes to emphasize what I will do or what I will not do.
Okay.
Because the problem is, I know too much boxers who have this imaginary sort of roadmap out on what they're gonna do, and it doesn't materialize, and they can't work out why it doesn't.
Okay.
You know, I had that whole idea of all the things I wanted to do going up to London 2012, but when I actually did the Worlds and got beat by 1 point, that was reality kicking in. You know that? So
yeah.
I've had my little reality checks on what can happen or what will happen or what won't happen.
Okay.
So it's almost like, you know, you take every day as your last fight and you just go hard, whichever day you have to.
Yeah. That's the thing, man, with boxing, man. Like, a lot of people could say that you won, but if the judges say you didn't, then your plans change. The plans change from there, man. You know?
So, that's why I'm just, when you keep that fight mode, but it was a lot of this whole ordeal and the whole, even it was a 1 month of intense, I had 6 fights in a month, basically.
Okay.
So, when you learn a lot about yourself in this process and mentally, when you've gone to another level as well.
Okay.
Because, like this experience, it grew me. Like,
you've learned a lot, yeah? You've learned a lot.
Yeah. And, like how you realize how top quality fighters can make you step your game up.
Yeah.
Because every guy who I boxed was solid. And all of these guys made me step my game up.
Okay. So
they all made me go 1 extra mile on myself that I never knew I had.
Yeah. So, they tested your gears.
Yeah, exactly. And then, the thing about it, my gears were tested, but I've got more in me to go. Like, I've got more.
Yeah.
So they haven't taken anything out of me. It's like, I'm ready to step it up and go a higher level again.
Okay.
And it was my 60th fight on Saturday, So I've made a milestone now, 60th fight.
Okay. Yeah, man. Definitely so, man. Definitely so. Well, that's good work, man. That's good work. So, you going to take a rest and then decide what you're going to do? Or you're just going to...
Well, I mean, I've rested yesterday and today because my body been feeling sore.
Yeah.
And still recovering, and I'm still going to be boxing in Sweden on the 24th.
Right.
Against Gothenburg. So, I'm still going to get ready for Sweden. Still, the fitness that I got from this whole competition, I don't want to lose it.
Yeah.
I got too much plans ahead of me to allow it all just to let this be the limit.
Yeah.
There's more in me. I've got more in me I've got more.
Okay. So
I don't feel like it's not over. You know what I'm saying? It's not over.
You still want to close out the season strong, really, innit?
Yeah.
You close out the season strong.
And then, one of the things is, it's like, I got guys like Ashley Vance in that, after that fight that me and him had, he's upset. And
why
them
is he
guys,
upset?
because what it is, I think, that whole weekend up there, when we got drawn up against our opponent, like when they was doing the draw in the morning of the weigh-in, on the Friday morning, it was 7 o'clock in the morning, we waited for the draw at 10. And Ashley was the seed number 2 in the country, because they did like seeded boxes.
Right.
Felix Cash pulled out.
Okay.
And he was number 3 seed.
Right.
He pulled out. So what happened is there was only 2 seeds. One Anthony Fowler, one being Ashley Vance. So Ashley Vance basically dropped into Felix's seed, and I had to box Ashley Vanzi that way.
Is Ashley Vanzi related to Bobby Vanzi?
I don't know. That's what I wondered. And he's mixed race too.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. That's his youth, bro.
Is it?
Yeah, he's got his, yeah. It is. He's got, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
So what's the Vex about?
Oh, because what it was, I think we're so much that all through this competition, him and Anthony Fowler were favourite to draw each other in the final.
Okay.
Some people said he was going to win. Remember, he got to the final last year at light heavy. So he's a light heavyweight finalist.
Okay.
And the plan, because they said that the light heavies are too strong for him, that's the reason why he moved down to middle.
Right.
So but then obviously no one really was talking about me. People just know there was a guy from London there. That's all they knew.
Yeah.
But no one was really saying anything about me. But then I got drawn up against him, and when there was a fight going on, there was a 20-minute interval. But I got changed just before the interval started. I warmed up all through that 20-minute interval. Then there was 2 more fights after us. So you know, like when I'm going into that ring just hot and ready.
Yeah.
I think he was with his girl or something like that. All through the interval, he's talking to her. I think we was fight number 14.
Right.
I think he only started getting ready at number 11.
See.
And I think like what my coach had said is the mentality he had was he thought that he would just have to turn up and it was his.
Yeah.
He had that mentality about him, so yeah, like when they announced me the winner, it seemed, you know, you could see it hurt him because he thought he was just gonna win and just tear it up. Yeah, when we boxed in the first round, he hit me with a clean right hand.
Yeah.
And everybody thought that was gonna knock me out.
Yeah.
Everyone thought I was gonna be out of it. And then even one of the officials said, if that was the old school amateur rules, that would have been an 8 count.
Yeah.
Which, you know, it's all care. I was rocked, but I was focused.
Yeah.
You know when it don't matter how hurt you are, when you're just focused.
Yeah.
So, and that woke me up, and after that, I just took it from him.
Yeah.
So I think that kind of made him think about. So, and then he came to the fight the next day. I think he stayed in Liverpool that whole weekend just to watch me. And then he said, when your gym having a show again? Another one. I said, we've got one on the 8th, you know. I said, I might be boxing on it. And then our gym manager goes, we've got one on the 30th. He goes, I'll come down and box on it. And then I said, okay. And then he goes, yeah. He goes, would you be up for a rematch? I said, bro, I ain't worried about you. I can box anyone who they put me up against. I said, you think I'm worried about you?
Yeah.
And then he kind of froze when I said that to him. And then like, my mum was there, innit? And my mum said to me after the fight, out of all the guys that I boxed, he was one of the best. My mum gave him the most ratings, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I told him, I said, yeah, you know what, my mum rated the way you boxed and that. And because like my mum even said, boy, if you lost to him, that wouldn't have been a bad loss because he was credible. My mum even noticed it.
Yeah.
And then after the fight, he said to me in the changing room, do you think you won? I said, of course I did.
He's still scarred up.
He's still scarred, man. What do you think you won? You know what I mean? Hell yeah, you won. You know what I mean?
Where's your reply, Reece?
I said, of course, bro. I said, I know what I had to do to you to win, and I've done it.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You landed the one shot, you know what I mean? You took it, and then you took the fight from him, you know what I mean? That's what you're supposed to do, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So, you know, like it hurt him, innit? Like it was one of them ones. It hurt him.
It hurt you not to get into the finals, innit?
Yeah, but you know them ones. I don't cry about it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know them ones that shit went down, and it's one of those things, yeah. Whether it's me, whether it's the guy Troy, whether it's Andy Fowler, we'll all see each other, innit? We'll see each other.
Yeah, man.
Like, I don't get into that. I'm not like say how Ashley did it, where Ashley's getting upset over that whole thing.
Yeah, you took your loss like a man.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I
You
just
lost like a man, you know.
He got embarrassed, didn't it? Bring his girlfriend down and all that. He got embarrassed, didn't it?
Yeah.
and all of that stuff as well. And so I think you know when someone's pride is hurt.
Yeah, pride is hurt, man. Pride is hurt.
It's mainly a pride thing. That I think that's more what got him. That his pride was hurt.
Well,
So
it is what it is, man. If you rematch him, just drum him again. You know what I mean?
yeah, of course. And then like it's one of those things, yeah. Like I told my mum what he said. My mum started laughing. My mum goes, "Oh, you shouldn't rematch him. You should let him stay scarred."
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, should do.
That's right. They let him stay. They let him
yeah.
soak it.
There's no reason to fight him again. You know, you already you was assigned to fight him in the ABAs. You beat him. You know what I mean? You move on.
So,
If you meet him next year in the finals, are you doing it? Or at any stage, cool.
or like Haringey Box Cup, because he said he wants to do it.
Oh, when's that starting?
That's in June, late June, in Alexander Palace.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's just around the corner from me, man. I have to go to a couple of them, man.
It's Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Okay, in June, yeah?
Yeah, late June.
Yeah, man. Let me know. Just remind me.
Yeah, no problem. So,
yeah, man.
Because, and one of the guys goes, we could draw you up in the same group in the Box Cup. I said, yeah, you get the same treatment.
Yeah, of course.
I just said it straight like that.
Yeah, man. He's scarred. That's it. I mean, and that's that. So, your final words on your experience in the ABAs?
No, it was good, and I learned a lot. And I mean, I've made my weight before on a daily basis, but it was a lot more. I mean, I haven't done it since 2011, but now where I've done it, and obviously because I've been winning, it was, you know, like you learn a lot about your body as well, because you got to make the weight.
Yeah.
Certain food I couldn't touch because it had certain ingredients in it, certain drinks I couldn't touch. So, you know, like when it's more of also an enhancer to my knowledge outside of it as well.
Yeah.
Even on the nutritional note and the training note. When I boxed on Saturday against the guy Troy Williamson.
Yeah.
Because like after boxing Vanzi, I must have ate and rehydrated and was quite heavy that night after I showered.
Right.
But then I had a sleep, lost quite a bit, but just to stay safe, I went running in the morning.
Yeah.
And
was that a good idea?
I was cool. It never tired me out, and I've always done it anyway.
Okay.
But I went running, and I've gone running there, and because it started raining, I done extra running because I thought it was going to be too cold and I wasn't going to lose anything.
Yeah.
Boy, was I wrong, because I've only lost loads of weight and been drenched. Actually, like when I took all my tops off and I was drenched.
Yeah.
And I was way inside the weight limit. I mean, it was good because I got to rehydrate and eat, and I was cool.
Yeah.
But that rain made me panic a little bit, thinking, "Oh shit, I got to do a bit extra."
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it was cool. I mean, so, again, that was a part of the learning experience, because obviously this is all happening in the north of England. Yeah. This is out of the comfort zone. So, you know, when you also shown yourself that you can work out of your own comfort zone as well.
Yeah.
Because if the choice was mine, I'd have had it all in London. Just
that wouldn't do you no good. The whole point is to go Liverpool, like you say, out your thing, and that's what toughens your resolve as a boxer. There's no point you being right at your doorstep all the time. That's not going to help you. Ain't going to help.
Yeah, of course. So but you know, like when you just like it to be that way.
Yeah.
But obviously you can't. You know, like obviously you can't. And then don't get me wrong, Liverpool, everything was cheap down there. Like in terms of buying stuff, food in the north of England is cheap.
Yeah.
Nah, so it was still all right to just move around, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then later that night, we had 3 females who boxed, and I just helped out with the girls, warmed them all up in the changing room, and I just still kept myself involved, even though I lost earlier.
Yeah.
I still stayed in Liverpool that night to support the girls, and one of them dropped me back.
Okay.
I mean, and that 4 hours I was out of it. That was a 4-hour drive back to London. I was gone.
Yeah. It's about a 4-hour drive. Yeah.
Yeah, I was knocked the hell out. I was not waking up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, like,
it was a good experience. Cool. You done your thing, man. You done your thing. Got to the circuit. It was a good experience.
Yeah, you know? And then everybody's saying to me that if I only got to the London finals last year and was ranked number 7, they're saying that I must be ranked way higher this year.
Yeah, well, you'll have to wait until they computerize all the ratings and see where you stand now. You'll be high up there. You'll be top 5 at least, isn't it? Top 5, top 4.
Yeah, of course, because that's another thing. A lot of the GB guys got beat early as well.
Okay.
Like, you see, like, there was guys who they had a lot of anticipation for. All got beat.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them even got beat early in their local divisions. So, I mean, it was a moment of truth in terms of since these new AIBA rules came out as well.
Yeah, well, because the tournament is formulated over a shorter period, you know, if you haven't done your preparation, then, you know, you're going to come up short.
And not only that, remember, you got no headgear.
No headgear, yeah.
Guys are roughing you up more. Guys are fighting like pros more.
Yeah.
See, what's happening here, a lot of this style and the new rules are suiting a lot of fighters.
Yeah.
Because you know what the referees are told now? And the referee told me this. And he told my mum this too. Referees are told, don't get involved, let the boxing flow.
Yeah.
So
because amateur boxing was going for a period where it was kind of, you know, it was a bit P-fied, P-U-S-S-Y-fied. You know, it was, you know, like your fighters were getting tapped to the head, standing 8 count, stop the fight.
Yeah,
you know?
them days are done.
Yeah.
Them days are done. And guys are getting hurt and roughed up. Like, certain fights here, where guys are getting beat up bad. Stop the fucking fight, ref!
Man, taking a pace.
He's done, ref, stop it! You know, like,
yeah.
Yo, this is all big man crying almost at ringside, shouting at stop the fight, ref. Because, like, I heard a coach, oh, fucking hell, this is like the pros now.
Well, that's what they did, man, you know. Remove the headgear. You know what I mean? And, like, they've stopped that computerized scoring as well, so they needed to do that.
Yeah, bring it back.
Yeah, bring it back, man. Bring it back.
Yeah, so, like, I mean, you know, like, that's one thing that's happened about this whole competition. And you see, like, certain fighters who oftentimes had it always go their way via decisions.
Yeah.
Them guys nowhere to be seen because now everything's more clearer now. Judges will see what you're doing and what you're not doing.
Yeah.
So all those guys who got them little lucky nods, they ain't nowhere to be seen now. And guys who do get lucky nods, it was just a genuine one for that day. It's only a one-hit wonder one.
Yeah.
But you know those guys who used to be consistently getting help? Them days are over now.
So it's just 3 judges now. No more of that computerized scoring.
No, the computerized scoring ain't there. And at the end of every round, they have to give the score sheet to the ref.
Yeah.
At the end of every round.
Okay.
And then the announcer calculates every scorecard at the end and that's how they come out with the result. So you can't take back your scorecard, sort of thing.
Yep. It's a good look, man. It's a good look for amateur boxing, in my opinion.
Yeah, and there was like one of the guys who was there for the ABA was telling me how I could sponsor certain ABA event stuff with my brand and all of that.
Okay.
And so there was, like it was a good learning. That whole weekend was a weekend of learning for me as well.
Yeah.
And it was, that when you've grown now, like, that it was something to make you grow.
That's what it's all about, man. It's growth,
So I can't complain about that side of it.
All right.
I mean, I wanted the win and I wanted the belt, and then because, like, I know I can beat Anthony Fowler.
Okay.
So not against Fowler, nothing like. But when you just know you can beat someone.
So would you say it was just down to the judges? Wasn't there anything you could have done to be more comprehensive?
Well, Beats, everything that seems to be said to me was the first round.
Okay.
Nothing else has been said to me. And Beats, that I'm a guy that I've been beaten before, and I can tell you 101 things I could have done before, during, or after, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But all I keep hearing is, you lost the first round. You lost the first round. There's nothing else of anything else. And so then all it could be is, I could have got to a better start at the first round. But then how much people win a whole fight on points based on what they do in the first round?
Yeah, that's very true.
So
you swept the other 2 rounds, but the first round was a bit of a slow start.
Yeah.
Man.
And you know what? I did get rocked again.
Okay.
Because he threw a big right hand, but I still carried on.
Yeah.
So that's, I mean, in terms of what else is said to me, like even my coaches are like, "Hey, you did what you were supposed to, because you pulled it." Everyone keeps saying, "No, first round you lost."
But getting rocked in the amateurs shouldn't really matter. It's just a punch scored. You don't get a 10-8 round. It's just a punch scored, as far as I remember. Don't know if they've changed that.
Yeah.
So, in amateur boxing.
Like when my coaches are like, "Hey, I couldn't have asked for nothing more from you because you've done what we told you.
Yeah.
You just got beat." So if the advice was, I was told I've done everything which was advised and told to me. So like usually when you see a corner man say, you could have won the fight if you listened.
Yeah.
I never had that. Because I went a step above what I was told to do.
Yeah.
Because in the second round, like just before the last round, my coach goes, "Exactly what you done in the second round, I need it again."
Yeah.
So that we can't have the judges take it from us. I stepped it up higher than that. The guy was tired holding. When the guy's fully tired because you just took him out of his comfort zone.
Yeah.
Like my gas tank weren't holding, like letting down for no one. Like I stepped it up higher.
Yeah. Man, that's a shame, man. Is there any film of the fight?
Oh nah, that's the thing that fucked this one up. I mean, there was rumors that Sky Sports were filming things. I didn't see no Sky Sports there they filmed Anthony Fowler and girl from Liverpool, Natasha Jonas.
Yeah, that's what they care about, isn't it?
What,
Yeah, and because Tony Bellew's from Liverpool, and he was there supporting Natasha Jonas, so he did a little side Sky commentary.
Yeah, that's it.
And I spoke to Tony Bellew as well, and just about doing stuff for my brand, and he's interested as well.
Okay.
So like that weekend, I did.
You networked as well.
Yeah, I spoke to some credible names.
Yeah, man.
So
sounds like an interesting weekend, man. You know what I mean,
it was.
Sounds like an interesting weekend, man.
It was, and it was one of those weekends where you learned a lot.
Yeah.
you know, like you get to know stuff.
So your final analysis on your ABA campaign this year.
Well, it was an interesting journey. It was something that has definitely taken me up another level mentally as well as physically. My boxing skills have grown since then. That in this 1 month, my boxing skills have stepped up exponentially. So now it's time to build on the success, build on all the things I've learned. I'm rich because of this experience, boxing wise, and I plan to put this richness to good use.
Excellent. Excellent. That's Reece Shagourie, people. ABA semifinalists. Peace.
Peace.
Okay.